Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy 85 here. Welcome back to another one of my online episodes. Today we are on Lime Rock. It's the one with the chicaning. For some reason my sound is kind of broken, so I'll do my best to talk over as best I can. But this is basically just a Ferrari 458 setup, okay? As you can see there, I'm in a bright yellow one, hard to miss. And the biggest issue I've found with the 458 is that you get a lot of lift-off oversteer. Now, the lift-off oversteer was a massive issue with this setup, and I was trying my hardest to try and sort of counteract that with a kind of bit of understeer. And obviously, it proved to be quite difficult. It took me about a day to do this setup because if I was a millimetre here or there off a certain tuning factor, the setup was fucked. Pardon my French, but here I'm on, obviously, as I say, Lime Rock. I'm chasing his gaze down in this EcoBoost Ford thing. Because the weird thing is, he wasn't doing me in the corners or on the brakes, which mine's got 6.3 and 6.1, I think, give or take a few, and he's got 7 and 7. So to be keeping up with a race car, that's, to me, not so bad. It's not so bad, but as I say, it's quite a good race. There's a lot of argy-bargy in there, but as you can see, I'm right on him now, just from the brakes. First, second, third, and into fourth gear, he fucking dicks me on the straights. But as soon as you get past that 100-mile-an-hour mark, he just hasn't got the pull this Ferrari's got to sort of outweigh his benefit of his light, stupid aerodynamic car. He goes for me here, but I was lucky enough to get past him. Anyway, that's pretty much the last overtake, shall we say. But yeah, first of all, thank you so much for your support, your comments, and the new subscribers. I do appreciate that, boys and girls. I really do. So thank you so much. Due to that, this is where I'm going to start. Especially this week, I'm going to try and get as many setups out there on my YouTube as possible for you people to use. I lock up the brakes there, mess the corner up, but he still doesn't have enough pull to get past me. I close the door there within regulations, so he goes to outbrake me here. I'm like, okay, cool. Because what I did there is I knew I'm faster than him on the straight. So what you do is you give him space. You give the geese space because he thinks that, oh, I've just outbraked you, you're not going to get past me. Give him the space. If he's in one of them and you're in a faster car, give him the space. Okay, there's me outbraking him here into the first corner. But when people go to the inside and they're looking a bit eerie, let them go. Just let them go. Brake as late as you can, as you normally would. Let them go. As I was saying, before I sidetrack, I got sidetracked, but yeah, the setups I've got coming are I've got a Lamborghini Murcielago, I've got the Mercedes-Benz SLS, I've got the Huracan, the Revington, which is a very good car actually, a 4GT, I'll do a 4GT setup, Countach, got a Countach coming, what else have we got? An R8, Audi R8, one of them. So what else have we got? The 650S, I got one of them. Obviously I've already done the MP4-12. I can't do the McLaren F1 because I haven't got the DLC. Ferrari Enzo, I've got one of them coming up. So quite a lot of Italian supercars coming up to you, as well as some sort of, he went for me then, that Beamer, some other sort of cars that you don't really see, like your 458. You don't really see much of them because people can't handle the oversteer. That geezer behind me is doing everything he can to cut every corner and he's fucked up there. But there's that. I'll probably do a Viper setup for my Viper, which is my leaderboard, that Viper, which has put me in the top 20 on quite a few tracks. I'll do that one. I'll do a Bentley. I've done a Bentley CGT Continental GT. I've got one of them just because it looks mean as fuck. What else have I got? I've got a few more anyway. So I've got quite a few coming out for you, so stay tuned and prepare for that, because they are my setups that I use, and they're proven. As you can see here, I'm absolutely dicking everyone, miles ahead. And how stable does the car look? Bear in mind, I obviously use no stability management, traction control, ABS, simulated steering. I use all these harder difficulties to make it harder for me, but I'm virtually unbeatable because of the setups I use, how stable they are. Look how stable that is on the brakes. It's unlike a 458 to be like that. This geezer here tries to wait for me, but because his car's so slow, I just powered straight through him because he was a ghost. But as I said, that's the end of the race there. Boom, big bash bosh. Obviously, there's me winning the race. I think it does show you level 79. Does show you me probably click on it here. Boom, there's the lap time. Okay, there's my lap time compared to everybody else's in the lobby. Obviously, I'm not the best in the world, but I'm not the worst neither. It's a good lap for me, I think, on a 458. It's not my fastest because obviously that's the Viper around here, but you do get that sort of flexibility with my setups. They're all very good. Now, here we are into the tuning itself. The only thing I've put on really power-wise is a centrifugal charger. I think I said that right. Probably know me, I butchered it. Race front and rear spoilers and wings. So they're all race tyre compound, just to give you that bit of extra grip mid-corner. I've left the tyre width on the front stock, but the rear just increased it by 1. Standard alloys. Okay, they're standard alloys. Pick any sort of alloys you want that don't increase the PI. Here, I kind of didn't really look into this too much because it was a very quick sort of right, put that on, put that bottom. But I could have made it a tiny bit lighter and maybe changing gears quicker. But race suspension, front and rear anti-roll bars. This time it's changed. I've put no roll cage in it. I've left it as it is, and it's the race weight reduction. As I said, there's no real power ones on this, so I'll just show you me going through them all now, just so you can replicate this setup. Get it on the storefront, get it on the marketplace, and then just say whatever you want to call it, and then just put in the description ASA 85 setup. It will sell, trust me. I get about 13, 14 setups sold every time I log on, so it'll earn you a bit of extra pay as well. Here's the actual tune. It's 26.5 on the tyres. Gears are obviously stock. Be free to pause, screenshot if you're on phones, do whatever you need to do to get this set up. Make it right, make it personal to you, any chops and changes that you need to do. Use this as a base setup. I use it as my race setup because I believe that's, for me, the best setup on stability, power, speed and grip. But that's me. Be sure to add more increase on there, but as I said, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more awesome setups, and I'll see you then. Goodbye, boys and girls.